Guys, I am so stupid. Ah! I'm so stupid. I am the biggest dummy in the world. This is the second time. Second time. Second. Second time I have tried to stream, ended up thinking I was streaming, but actually did not start at all. Did not even try. So I end up yapping, end up talking all sorts of shit, thinking that I am so cute and so awesome and so perfect and I have everything under control and I am above technical difficulties because I am a programmer. I know how to use technology, blah, blah, blah. My stupid butt has decided that I forgot the fundamental rule. The one single rule. Reading is fundamental. I started streaming again. Like, okay, the first time I thought that YouTube was doing a hate crime. I thought YouTube was doing a hate crime. If you don't press start, guess what? I went to YouTube Studio and still did not press start. Reading is fundamental. Reading is fundamental, my friend. I'm so embarrassed. I am so embarrassed. Hey, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. Unfortunately, I had to learn it by being the stupidest person alive. Okay, so a couple of days ago, I was thinking to stream muvluv alternative, and when I yapped to nobody but my reflection, I realized we're missing a lot of context. We're missing a super big amount of context. And so instead of actually starting with alternative, I think that maybe it'd be good to try unlimited first, because unlimited gives a complete context to what alternative even is. It starts pretty much at the beginning of unlimited, kind of. It doesn't matter. But my friend Sasha, who has a hand in translating muvluv, but also is the sole reason why I'm able to play muvluv today. She has written an explanation of muvluv extra, and I think that it would help a lot. I have only played muvluv extra and unlimited. I played a little bit of alternative, but I haven't really gotten very far into it, or maybe I have, but literally I looked on the save files and I haven't played this since 2003, 2002 maybe, I don't know, over a year ago, so I want to get a fresh idea of everything again. I want to kind of get my groove back, you know. Hi, Sasha! Speak of the devil. I'm actually going to your explanation of muvluv extra. Thank you again, Sasha. I wouldn't be able to play any of these games without her. I'm very excited. I've been thinking about muvluv for a while. So, this is the explanation. That's Sasha, you wrote like 700 words. But I just might read it. I might read it all. You play extra from the perspective of Takeru Shiragane, who is basically the average teenage boy. He loves video games, is constantly getting trouble at school, and lives next door to his BFF, Sumika, who is one of my favorites, actually. Sumika is sort of like your typical girl next door, except she's best friends with Takeru. They're little assholes to each other constantly. In the early 2000s, the big thing was, oh my god, the guy gets punched into the sky because he saw a boobie. But the thing is, Takeru and Sumika are constantly just beating each other up. They're very stupid. They have no brain cells. This is all things Sasha wrote, by the way. I'm reading what she has shared with us. This is actually not true because they discover Takeru's actually pretty fucking good at school. He just doesn't care, which is relatable. Takeru in Extra is actually kind of a fucking dickhead. I genuinely kind of didn't like him. I kind of hated Takeru so fucking much. Like, all of the girls in muvluv are cool and interesting and have their own like really awesome personality, and then there's Takeru, who's just kind of a fucking piece of shit, and I'm like, this guy doesn't deserve any of these women. He's a fucking jackass. But as you'll see as we go on, Takeru becomes significantly more lovable, I think. I certainly don't feel the same as I did when I started muvluv. Okay, let me continue with this summary. Also, Sasha, please do your homework. I don't want to be the reason why you failed or something. Please don't flunk. You are so smart and so good, actually. Takeru's parents say they're going out of town for a bit, so Sumika decides she's going to take care of Takeru while he's out. But the day after they leave, Sumika tries to get into the house and it's locked with a chain. As Sumika's screaming at him to open the door, he hears a voice right next to him in bed, and a girl he has literally never seen before in his entire life is just laying next to him in bed. After Sumika manages to get in, it's played like a horror movie, she finds this woman in bed with Takeru, and there's tons of screaming, and then the OP plays. Neither of them know where the girl went afterward, but they make their way to school wondering who the fuck she even is. After they get to class, they learn that one of their classmates has suddenly transferred out, and it's like the last semester of the year. And they have a new transfer student, and it's the girl who was in bed with Takeru. She also has a giant sword with her. I forget, is Maya good at judo, or was that someone else? Takeru seems to be the only one bothered by the sword, so Her name is Maya Mitsurugi, and she's the heiress to the comically rich Mitsurugi Financial Corporation. Maya is so rich, she could buy me. I would let her. The girl who showed up seems to be really familiar with Takeru and is acting like they've known each other their whole lives. She is also very stupid. I'd compare Maya to right, okay, Ayamine. Maya, I would kind of relate her to Starfire from Teen Titan. She speaks in a very formal way, and like she's so shocked when she's treated like a civilian and not royalty. She is so rich. I cannot state enough how rich Maya is. At school, you meet some of the other key players in the game. Miki Tamase, I'm gonna try to gesture. Miki Tamase, a girl whose hair makes cat ears, and she wears a cat tail and a bell collar. Not in this. Don't worry about that. I'm just reading, okay? Chizuru Sakaki, class rep. The class representative who's nice enough if you're not Takeru, because Takeru's a fucking troublemaker who gives her a headache. Kei Ayamine, I love her. She is my dark queen. She's so blunt. Her humor is very like deadpan. She's so precocious. A girl who's completely aloof, skips class all the time, and loves to use people's words against them. I love Kei. I cannot tell you how much I love Kei. In fact, maybe sometime I will play her route on extra. Mikoto Yoroi, a boy whose parents are insane and send him off on adventures constantly, like leaving him stranded in the middle of the ocean tied to reeds. That is child abuse. That's child abuse. My man's is traumatized. He does not pay attention to literally anything people say to him. And Marimo Jinguji, she's not in this. Well, not in this picture here. Takeru's homeroom teacher, an English teacher who has absolutely miserable luck with men. She has miserable luck, period. All the time. She is the unluckiest lady who has ever lived. And on top of that, she's a homeroom teacher. So like, thankless. Thankless. Yuko Kozuki. That is Marimo's Dami mommy. No, for real. I ship Yuko with Marimo deeply. Toxic Yuri at its finest, I think. Yuko is essentially like a mad scientist. She is Machiavellian in nature. She is inherently chaotic evil. And I also love her and would let her do anything to me. Marimo also lets her do anything to her, including forcing her to cosplay a lot. Sasha said she makes it her goal to make Marimo's life hell. She is genuinely a genius, but she just likes fucking with people more than anything, which is very, very true. Like literally, Yuko is like a trickster god. She is Loki in a lab coat. I don't where you start with extra. Sumiko and Takeru have known each other their whole lives, to the point where the game starts with the players reading excerpts out of Sumiko's diary, going back to when they were in kindergarten and elementary school, talking about how close they've always been, and also how much they are on each other's asses constantly. The game is extremely silly and over the top. Maya, this lady here, the girl with the sword, has basically set up her home in Takeru's house, bringing all of her maids with her. She has convinced Takeru and her are destined to get married, and has gotten permission from the Japanese government for her and Takeru to have marital relations. Like, extra lives up to the word extra, me think. When I had to turn down Sumika, I cried. I really did cry. I love Sumika. I have like an emotional connection to her. I saw myself in her, and I broke my own heart. It was kind of crazy. But this leads us up finally to start Muvluv Unlimited. You see how much I just yapped? This was almost the exact same amount of time it took the first time. Legally arranged marriage. Yet, like, all of these girls are precious. Like, they're just precious. They're precious. Okay, so let's start. Finally.
みつるぎさんの家って今の家より大きいの?
Hey, so Mitsurugi-san, is your real house even bigger than your current one? Well, yes. Well, state or abode. I learned that after coming to Takeru's house. Girl, speak for yourself. I need the stream to act normal. Good. If I look crazy at the camera, it's because I want the stream to work. It's making me scared. I'm still jealous. No, it is I who am envious of you. I must be myself. Takeru's words were correct, but I do not think the distance between us will be bridged that way. Hey. So, Mitsurugi-san, why did you come to live with Takeru-chan? I don't think I've ever asked. Takeru looking and going, oh my god, that's my parents' signature, and I don't know that signature, but that's the Prime Minister's signature too. Like, literal arranged marriage, and I don't think Takeru's parents even show up again. I think, didn't they get like moved out by Meia's parents? I would think the answer to that question is already quite clear. Yeah, she... imagine being Meia. Let me emphasize. This bitch moves in all of her stuff in the middle of the night while Takeru is sleeping into his house. She's got her maids. She's got herself half naked in his bed while he sleeps. Right. They just... she completely appeared overnight. Right. And then she built like a giant like fence around the house and stuff. Like, well, for me, I've always been with Takeru-chan. Ever since we were little. So I guess I just took it for granted that he'd always be near me. And I thought that relationship would go on forever. Pretty sure this is also like this is a scene from the end of Extra. But when you came here, Mitsurugi-san, so many things changed. It's not like we weren't going to change too, right? She said the same thing to me once. That was a weird read. She said the same to... You know what? At the cameras. I guess I've realized that the relationship I have with Takeru-chan won't just keep itself going forever. What's Sumika trying to tell me? But I mean, what kind of relationship stays the same forever? That's just ridiculous, right? I can't believe I never realized something that simple. That merely proves how truly close you are to Takeru. Right. Even though it's what I always wanted. But I want it more than anything. I'm an idiot. So I didn't even notice until you came here, Mitsurugi-san. But now I'm in big trouble. Be at ease. If anyone is at a disadvantage, right, like this was the conversation where they were like, okay, we both love the same guy. Shit is getting super serious, but I respect you as a woman, so whatever happens, happens, and I'll be happy. No, that's not true. That's not true at all. Which is why I'd like to make myself clear. What do you say? Even I am not so dim-witted as to not catch your meaning, but wish to say it anyway? Yeah, I think I do. Then I must also make myself clear. Okay. Shit was serious, bro. Huh? Where's the hot spring? Could it be that it was all just... Yeah. It must have been. What time is it? 8 a.m. Didn't Sumika come to wake me up? Yeah, thing about muvluv I think I love the best is the fact that um all of the girls really do respect each other. I think to a point where they kind of respect each other more than Takeru himself. And what about Maya? They should have been here by now. I can't hear anyone rushing up the stairs or tripping over themselves, so they overslept, which is impossible, by the way. I doubt if the girls would. Alrighty then. Since I somehow managed to get up first, I guess it's my turn to wake her up for once. Oh man, I can't wait to see the look on her face. Let's see how she likes it when I scream, "We're gonna be late!" and yank the covers off of her. Actually, if I don't do that, we really will be late. Prepare yourself, Sumika. Alright then, time to start getting ready. Oh, right, my game guy. Better not forget this. Maya, you there? What the hell? Seriously? She's not here either? That's too bad. She's really missing out on this one. Well. Vine boom. I don't know why. Like, okay, the first time I saw this, it actually shocked me. I wasn't really expecting that. This is the second time. My brain is broken. It's just like Vine boom. Wasteland. Imagine waking up in Fallout for real. Bro is blinking. Well, to be fair, what would you do if you were somebody who, like, thought they were late for school? You put your clothes on, you're running to go wake up your late friends. You step outside, boom, apocalypse. What you doing? You have your game guy. What what happened here? Holy shit. Why is my house falling apart like that? Sumika, is that you? Hey, you mind explaining to me? Whoa, cool robot! Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, a giant robot? Holy shit, this is incredible! Whew. Man, What a rush. Only the upper half of it is here. Could it have been my bipedal mech? No way, dude. I can't believe this is happening. It's like one of those flashy sports cars almost. Bam! Here I am. You can't take your eyes off of it. Takeru is so unserious, dog. You wake up in the apocalypse. You are literally in a wasteland. Your whole neighborhood that was already gentrified is now actually in ruins. Your neighbor's house is crumbling. There is a robot that has smashed it, and your first thing isn't like, what happened here? It's, wow, cool robot. Unserious. The most unserious man alive. It doesn't look like a movie prop either. Where did it even come from? There's a huge hole in its chest too. Has the cockpit been removed? Maybe I can get closer. Maybe I can get a closer look. Dog, it's a ruined mech. Don't go near that thing. Whoa, that was close. Bad idea. This is pretty dangerous. You think? But anyway, what am I supposed to make of this? That's a good question, to be fair. I can't be mad at him to say, what do now? Does he see Sumika as... Is this what Sumika looks like to him? Is it... Okay, that's also really fair. Sasha's fiance says, I feel like if this had happened before Maya showed up, he might have been a bit more shocked, which is absolutely a fair thing to say. Hey, yeah, I got it. This must be a dream. Which is also a fair thing to think. A dream is supposed to be a series of forgotten memories rearranged into some kind of story, though. Not always. Oh, and I've heard they often include your deepest desires, too. Does this make me a bad person? Sorry, Sumika, no offense, but I don't think I'll be able to tell you about this dream. Those punches of hers are fast as lightning these days. I really don't want her to clean my clock again. Guess I'll just look around for now. There might even be a complete mech lying around here somewhere. 8:15 a.m. Well, not that being late really matters under the circumstances. And besides, you can't be late to anything in a dream. Oh man, too bad this isn't reality. Just about all of Hiragi district is in ruins. The station and shopping district have been obliterated too. Even the overpass has collapsed. Isn't that a little over the top? As for the mechs, I've seen a few broken ones lying around, but none of them were in one piece. Damn it. Come on, brain of mine. Why aren't you coming up with something more fun? Is this seriously the best my imagination can do? At the very least, I'd like to find a Kaiser lying around somewhere. If one of those were to show up, I'd be one happy camper. Oh man, it's already past 11. If this were a dream, normally there would have been a scene change by now, but oh well, no point in overanalyzing a dream. But why is this one hill basically untouched? Almost makes me wonder if Hakurio is still the same too. Hakurio is his school, his high school. Take a sip. Stay hydrated, by the way. Stay hydrated. Always have a nice little, preferably of water. It's different. Yeah. Gee, I wonder what military facilities mean at my high school. That's so different. Whoa, what are all these satellites on my high school? Oh, I'm so confused. Come on, bro. I know this is a dream, but use your brain. Oh, it's different, all right. Dude, now this takes the cake. I've really outdone myself this time. Oh man, just look at this. You've got to be kidding me, right? That's a radar dish up there. My school has radar. What the hell? It's even spinning around and whirring. Look how dumb it looks. No way, dude. Look at this design. It's so dorky. Give me a break. Ugh. Huh? What are you doing over there? Who's this guy? Why is he dressed up like that? Dog, he has the UN on his helmet. Use your brain, Takeru. Come on, bro. Been out for a walk? You're a pretty weird kid. Nothing but rubble out there. You returning back to your unit now? Let's see your ID and off-base permit. What? My ID? What ID? Oh, wait a minute, wait. I know how this goes. Duh. I tell them my name, and they'll be like, "My apologies, sir," or something, right? Jeez, why is my dream making me jump through all these hoops? Well, whatever. Yeah, we're just going to ignore that. I'm just gonna completely ignore that. It's 2001 and you can tell. Hey boys, keeping busy out here? Huh? What's that all about? Come on, you know the drill. You show us your permit, we let you pass. Enough with the jokes, alright? Oh? Still not letting me through, huh? Just as I imagined. I was thinking they might be more overbearing, but they actually seem pretty friendly. They definitely give off a way more convincing infantry vibe when they're all casual like this. My imagination's better than I thought. Look, we might be stationed on the same base, but rules are rules. We can't just let you... Oh, 2003. What's up? Oh, they seem more on edge now. This guy... He doesn't have a unit patch. Right. Uh-oh. What? Why are you nodding at each other in silence? State your ID number and assigned unit. Huh? Sorry, but we're gonna need some verification. Whoa. Hold on a second. Why are you backing away? You were being super friendly a minute ago. do you want? State your ID number and unit, and let's see your off-base permit too. What are you talking about? Why would I have any of... Oh! Don't move! What the... Hey, what gives? Silence! Keep your hands where we can see them. Don't make any sudden moves. Things escalated quickly. What's going on? Why are they treating me like I'm the enemy all of a sudden? Isn't this supposed to be my dream? I can't say I really like where this is going. Takeru, I need you to take things seriously. Alright. Jeez. They're up already. Ah! Oh shit! Ow, that hurts! The hell do you think you're... Why are you touching me there? Don't swing! I don't swing that way! Get your hands off me! Stop! Guards, impregnate this twink. Resist and we'll have no choice but to shoot. Gulp. Man, that's weird. What is it? This looks like the base's uniform, but the fabric's different. Doesn't seem like there's ever been a unit patch on it either. Where exactly did you get these clothes? What are you talking about? I bought them, obviously. What's with these two? Why am I being treated like this in my own dream? He doesn't have any weapons. It doesn't look like he's had any physical training either, but he might be a decoy. Contact HQ. Bro, I think this might be a nightmare. Right. One possible intruder detained at the front gate, requesting an escort to an examination room, recommending increased perimeter security. I can speak English, I promise. Whoa, hey, now that's unnecessary. You don't have to be doing all that. Ouch. Hey, you're hurting my arm. This is police brutality, yo. Then stop resisting. If you don't want to get hurt, then just stay still. If you want me to be quiet, then get your hands off me. Bro, come on. Knock it off already. Somebody stop him. I've had enough of this dream. Why the hell is this happening? What happened to the "my apologies, sir" scenario? This isn't what I expected at all. Worst dream ever. Ugh. Now then, what's your name? Didn't you hear me? I'm asking for your name. Oh, Takeru's being voiced over here, but it's still me. Oh, shut up, like I tell you, dumbass. This man is... Takeru is not making it easy for himself at all. Now hold on. We can kill him at any time. From what I can tell, he has no accent. He's Japanese, probably from the Kanto region. I'll say it again. Tell us your full name, ID number, rank, and birth date. We can only be so humane to our prisoners when they refuse to divulge the most basic of information. Takeru, my dreams wind up having like bombs dropping in the middle of an empty field when I'm chilling with my friends, so like... You call this humane? Is it that hard for you to understand? Well then, allow me to put it this way. Oh my god. The Geneva Conventions require that we treat our prisoners humanely, but that rule's just a legal fiction. No one actually follows it. Even if you were to die, you'd only be one more unidentified corpse. No one would even notice. That's one hell of a thing to say to someone. You'd be lucky to get the firing squad, as opposed to, say, being alive. But in so much pain you wish you were dead. I won't accept this. Accept? Unfortunately, we don't care whether you accept it or not. You need to understand the position you're in right now. You don't want to die just because you didn't tell us your name, do you? Or would you prefer being tortured to being executed? Hello? Hello? Whoa! Damn it. What the hell's going on? This is way too realistic for a dream. Bestie, I think you need to give up the dream. Like, come on, bro. Shit is serious. Damn. And it started off so promising, too. This can't possibly be real, can it? Well, as long as I'm asleep, it might as well be real. First thing I'm gonna do when I wake up is take it all out on Sumika. Takeru, maybe you kind of deserve to get beat up a little bit. You're Shirogane Takeru? Yes, I am. What the? Yuko! This is our evil genius at last. Yuko. Oh man, I am glad to see you. Please hurry up and get me out of here. I've had enough of this terrible joke. She's looking at man's like, oh, this dude is out of his mind. This is going way overboard, Sensei. Even for you. You really don't know how to stop. You really don't know when to stop. And also, to be fair, it's fair for Takeru to think that all of this is due to Yuko's prank. Yuko is sincerely so evil and so into the details of completely breaking someone's mind that I do believe that she would absolutely make the entire city look like it was ruined and then have an army of guys Takeru up and then throw him in jail just so she could show up in front of the jail cell, be like, tee, look at your fucking face, idiot. So, not completely surprising to be fair. You know who I am? Of course I do. Why are you acting like we've never met? Huh? He said, huh? He said, huh? There you go again. Pleased to meet. For real? Is that some kind of new slang? Fine boom. Is this a dream? Could a dream really be like this? I just woke up from a dream within a dream, and now I'm right back in the first dream. The way Yuko sensei was acting yesterday, that a dream or... Wait, am I even sure that was yesterday? Quack, quackadoo, quackadoo. I have no idea how long it's been, and they've confiscated all my stuff. Damn it, I can't tell without a window. How many meals have I eaten again?
白金タケル。あら、ご機嫌斜め。
Oh my, someone in a bad mood? Looks like it wasn't a dream. But is it just the dream me that's thinking this? Or the real me? How can I be sure of anything?
ここから出たい。
You want to get out of here?
条件次第で
I can get you out. Under one condition. What's that? You obey everything I say without question. You may only give one of two answers. Yes or no. Yes. Yuko is so evil. You just pretty much like signed a deal with the devil. Pretty much. But I mean, like, as opposed to being crazy murdered by soldiers. Pretty good deal. Dami Mommy will take care of you. October 4th. Maybe this is why I thought this game was made in 2001, because like all of the year that this is happening is 2001. From our investigation results, you are Shirogane Takeru, a current resident of the Hiragi district as of 2001, attended Hakuria University-affiliated Higari Preparatory Academy as a third year in Class B, both parents alive and well. Yuko is amazing. Tell me something I don't know. Takeru, I need you to be serious. Before, like, people just beat you up. No need to be so crazy. Who wouldn't be after all that? That concrete hallway looked like something out of a sci-fi movie. And this room kind of feels like a research facility. Where the hell am I right now? Just give me one thing. Just one little thing that's absurd enough to make me laugh it all off. Oh my goodness. Take a sip. Perhaps. Water, my friend. Then I'd know for sure that this was all a dream. I think you, like, dog, you've been here for days, possibly. You've been here for days. I think we are beyond dream. I think we are beyond this being you in a slumber. Unless you were like in a coma and this is like a coma dream. Begging you. I am begging you, bestie. Be serious. Listening? Oh, yes, I am. Unfortunately, I doubt it's gonna be that simple, though. You called me sensei, didn't you? Why? Huh? Well, because you're a teacher. Tell me everything you know. I guess I don't have much of a choice. Let's see here. Kozuki Yuko, a physics teacher at Hakurio Hiragi Academy. Homeroom, 3rd year, Class E. You have an unbreakable bond with my homeroom teacher, Jinguji Marimo, and you've been best friends since the two of you were students at Hakurio yourselves. I don't know why I can't speak right now. I was doing great. What is going on? Lock in June. And you drive a Stratos. You love doing zany stuff. You've got this quantum casualty theory or whatever it's called. That's enough. So gay. Like, Yuko could easily get Marimo on all fours. Like, Marimo in particular will do anything Yuko wants, I'm pretty sure. It's kind of crazy. Why? I suppose this is entirely impossible. Very hard to believe, but is it? I'm not the Kozuki Yuko you're familiar with, and this world is very different from the one you lived in. Huh? How would you react if I told you that? Well, he just did. He just reacted to that. Yes, like literally Yuko could walk Marimo like a dog and Marimo would let her. Marimo is puppy girl coded, but only for Yuko. Yeah. Gay. Toxic. Oh, so it's like a parallel world thing? Man, that's no fun. I was expecting some crazy twist or something. Although, the setting's pretty cool, I have to admit. That's so? Well, I hate to break it to you, but this world probably won't be very fun by your standards. Huh? Whether you accept it or not, well, you don't really have much of a choice in the matter. What do you mean? Oh my god, takeru. Your brain. Use a single brain cell. Haven't you realized it yet? This is reality. There's nothing you can do about it. Fine, boom! You know, when I go to edit this stream, I'm going to be adding Vine booms. This isn't a dream, and it isn't a prank either. The world has been like this for a very... That can't be. Oh dear. And you looked so carefree and nonchalant earlier. What are you talking about? The video from the security camera at the front gate? Your expression then was completely different from what it is. Unfortunately, you'll just have to accept it. That can't be true. The world has been like this for a very long time. Unfortunately, you'll just have to accept it. She wants me to accept that this isn't my world, that she's not the Kozuki sensei I know. Screw that, dog. Oh dear. He said, "Oh, I thought this was a classy party." Yuko, she is so smug. I love her smug, evil face. I don't know why I'm having such a crappy dream, but this world's way too ridiculous to be real. This is probably just one of those lucid dreams I've read about. Yeah, that's it. Fine. Fine. Have it your way. You're so insistent. Why don't you just try living in this world for a while? Huh? You just need to spend some time here. Then you'll understand. Whether you like it or not. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. I'm going home.
Yeah?
I walked here from my house. I'm gonna walk right. I walked here from my house and I'm gonna walk right back. Then I'll try to sort this stuff out on my own. Oh, I'm afraid not. You can't live there. Why not? Didn't you see what it was like down there? Was there a single house intact? Did you see anyone else? How would you get water? Food? And that was never even your house to begin with. There's no home for you to return to. None of this makes any... It might be a harsh reality to accept, but I'm afraid the facts are pretty objective. You have absolutely no place to go home to. Then I'll just go back to my home and my world. So you do accept that this is reality? No, I just couldn't think of any other way to put it. Either way, I'm going home. How? By what means? I can wake myself up whenever I want. All I need to do is really focus hard and open my eyes. Then why don't you give it a try? Oh, don't mind me. Whether this is all in your head or not, I'm stuck in this reality for good. So, are you gonna do it? I don't feel like it yet. I get it. This is getting kind of pathetic, bro. I've been trying to force myself awake for a while now, but the dream won't end. And she can totally tell from looking at me. This is what she thrives off of. How she gets her kicks. It's always been. Feels like I'm already just another one of her test subjects. Well, if you can't wake up, then what's there to lose? I'm offering to make a place for you, since you have nowhere to go. You really don't want me leaving this place, huh? You don't have to look so angry about it. Just pretend you're sightseeing or something. You'll wake up sooner or later, right? Who was it again? A wise man once said that any injuries you suffer in a dream will affect your real body too. Girl, why is she so evil? Even if this is a dream, you can never be too careful. That's what your subconscious is trying to tell you anyway. Alright. I guess everything you're telling me would be a part of my dream too. Sure. Why don't we go with that? And as a part of your subconscious, I'd like to recommend that you enlist as a cadet here. That way, you'd have a place to sleep and a guaranteed meal ticket. A cadet? Wait, does that mean we're going on? Why, yes, that's correct. With what country? Are we winning? Takeru. I see. Your world is different. I might as well fill you in. Our enemies are aliens. Aliens? Oh? Why do you act as if I've said something absurd? But I mean, come on. Aliens? aliens. All that tension you were building up just went out the window. Right now, humanity's outnumbered. You saw what it's like outside. Our enemies used to control this area. Okay. The coalition of Southeast Asian nations executed an operation to recapture this territory some time ago and succeeded at retaking it from the enemy. But the sacrifices were tremendous. Then everything outside is in ruin because the remnants of the war. Right now, we don't have the resources to spare to make any of those buildings habitable again. Oh my god. I gotta slow down. Slow my roll. Were those robots in the battle? Robots? Ah, yes. You mean the TSFs? You must have seen some of the wreckage. TSFs? Tactical Surface Fighters. It's a mouthful, so we just call them TSFs. We fight the aliens with them. You don't have them in your world. I take it? My world? Keep up the pace, takeru! Use your brain. This again. We'll never finish if you keep getting hung up on that. I know that. First you want this all to be a dream. Now you want to try and come to terms with it. You're quite the fickle one, aren't you? Just leave me alone! I mean, giant robots and aliens? It totally sounds like the kind of dream my mind would cook up. That's all. So, back to TSFs. Your world doesn't have them? Nope. No giant robots like that. Well, except in video games. And just out of curiosity, what are the main weapons your militaries use? Huh? Oh, well, tanks and fighter jets, I think. Oh, really? We have battleships and guided missiles and other stuff too, but not even the American Army uses robots. So, have you ever been conscripted? Of course not. Japan doesn't even have an army. Oh, but we do have a self-defense force, though. A self-defense force? Oh, sorry. It's something like an army, but it's all voluntary enrollment. See. No wonder you're so scrawny. Ever played any sports? Not really. How fit do you think you are? Average, I guess. The cadets here are all training to pilot and fight in one. He's going to get him with the cool robots. See, I think the American Army would get more recruits if we had robots. Because look at takeru. I believe American people would jump on that shit, bro. Pilot. No. You'll need to be physically fit to complete the training. We don't get a lot of men around here, so we can't afford to have you just be an orderly. Okay, so does this mean that there are a lot of women in charge? One of those robots? Those TSFs? I could pilot one? One of those robots? What's wrong? You mean I could pilot one of those? Sure. Those bipedal robots, you mean? That's right. They can run around and carry weapons? Well, they aren't just for show. Do they have missiles, beam rifles, and sabers? I don't know any kind of I don't know what kind of weapons you're imagining, but they're very heavily armed. Do they combine? Combine? With what? To form the top and bottom halves of an even bigger robot? Oh, and do any of them transform? Takeru. Takeru. Why would they do that? Well, yeah. It wouldn't make a lot of sense for them to, would it? But I mean, for real though, this is crazy, right? If I stay here, I'll be able to pilot one of them. Like, he is so caught up on that. If I stay here, I'll be able to pilot one of them? That's right. Okay, now I'm feeling motivated. Woohoo! A robot! A real giant robot. It's about time something like this happened. So you want to do it? I mean, I'm already here. What else do I have got to lose, you know? I see. Then I'll let you stay here. Okay. So long as you don't forget my condition. Do I look like the kind of person who'd help you out of the goodness of my heart? Which is a fair question. She is absolutely not that kind of person. You most certainly do not. I'm a bit peeved that you'd say that so bluntly. But you're not wrong. By condition, you mean that stuff about having to do whatever you say without question? Yes, you'll be helping me with my research. Huh? Research? You don't need to know what it's about. I'll call you when I need you. So be ready to drop what you're doing at any given moment. At any given moment? Yes, whether you're training, eating, or sleeping, they'll come. Well, I did promise that, so I guess it's okay. There's no human experimentation involved, right? Who knows? I look forward to working with you, Shirogane-kun. Okay. Kind of feels creepy when she calls me kun though. I want to save here. Quick save. There we go. Actually, let's make a real save. Let's save. Save on page 2. Depending on where we go, I might either take a break or call it a night. Just depending. I know I have to go to the bathroom. What's wrong? I'm just a little creeped out because you're not talking like yourself, that's all. Oh, you don't say? Now then, there are some things you'll need to be cautious of. Remember them well. What are they? First, don't let anyone know you're from another world. Takeru! You gotta just... Don't worry about the terminology. Yes, ma'am. Understood. Next, even if you see someone you know, they don't know you. Act like you've never met them before. Understood. That's perfectly logical. Next, no matter who's asking, you must never tell anyone what we just talked about. Even if they already know? Marumo's the only exception. I've already explained some of this to her. because they hug and kiss at night. Marimo-chan? She's Sergeant Yanguji here. She's the instructor in charge of the cadets. You really lucked out, getting to be her pupil in both worlds. Oh, they are lovers in real life. They are lovers, and there's nothing you can tell me against it. Sergeant? For reals? That makes her sound kinda tough and stuff. Your manner of speaking is so vague that I'm never sure how to respond. And why do you keep asking if I'm for real? It's almost comical. Come to think of it, when we first met, she asked me if I was using some new kind of slang. And last but not least, alright. You know how there are several military security levels? You mean like confidential and top secret? Yes. Sure, I've seen those terms in manga a few times. Then you understand that your security clearance level determines where you can and can't go. Honestly, yeah, all of the girls are actually gay. Takeru is just, their pet straight boy. Their pet fag hag, if you will. Yes. I'm going to give you a security pass with a clearance level almost as high as my own. The only rooms above this floor that you won't be able to enter with this pass are the kitchen and the girls' bathroom, I think. Is this a joke? Wouldn't that mean that Sensei's a total big shot here? How else will you be able to get here whenever I called you? Oh, but your access to classified information is still very low, so don't get your hopes up. Sensei? What do you do here? What exactly is this place? I completely forgot to ask her the most pressing question. This place is probably in the same location as the Hakuria Hiragi Academy you used to go to. But here it's Yokohama base of the UN 11th Force Pacific Theater. Ooh. Huh? The UN? Put it simply, I'm effectively the most powerful person here. The base CO is nominally in command. Huh? Including the land, air, and naval units, there are about 14,000 troops stationed at Yokohama base altogether. Only a handful of them have the authority I'm about to give you. Oh my god, I don't know why my mouth doesn't want to work. What? In other words, as long as you're with me, you're a very special person. And that's why you need to keep this secret. I hope Takeru gets a little bit more serious now. I'll have Marimo give you the card later. Understood? Understood. You and I are among a very small group of people who are allowed on this floor. I'll know right away if you do something you shouldn't. Got it. And if any circumstances call for it, I'll make it so you never existed. And she is so serious when she says that. It is so for real. When you say it so casually, it doesn't sound all that threatening. That's intentional. Understood. This is for real. You got that? Get his ass. Yes, ma'am. This is how Sensei operates. She's always nonchalant about the most important stuff. If I don't pay close attention, I might find myself in some serious hot water later on. Just like how it always was on her tests. Oh my goodness, I might have to take a break. Do you really understand? Didn't I just say that? Girl. Well, your memory's working properly at least. You don't need to insult me. Then, let's get going. Huh? Where to? Well, where you'll be spending most of your time from now on. Feels like it's been a while since I last had some fresh air. What's wrong? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about how completely different it is here. Ah, well, you'll get used to it. So hey, you mentioned that I was gonna be a cadet or something, right? Officially, you'll be a member of the 207th Surface Pilot Cadet Squad of the Yokohama-based Surface Pilot Cadet School, UN Forces. Most of us call it Cadet Squad 207, or even just Squad 207 for short. What's a surface pilot? I'm sure it's just like any other kind of pilot in your world, but one that pilots a TSF. Oh, okay. The term we use, surface pilot, traces its etymology back to the ancient Japanese word eishi, which was used in olden times to describe one who protects others. Oh, I'm gonna do this one. The term we use, surface pilot, traces its etymology back to the ancient Japanese word eishi, which was used in olden times to describe one who protects others. I can read. I can read. Haha. I see. So, kind of like a bodyguard? Right. Essentially, it's a name that emphasizes the meaning of their actions, rather than the duties they actually perform. See. Ah, look out! Uh-oh. Actually, I think this is the perfect place. Call it for my voice is trying to leave. Um, but I think I want to continue playing throughout the week. Saving here. So I want to thank you for joining me today. Um, Especially because I've been having the hardest time trying to get things working. But also very luckily we were able to actually get things started. Oh, I should keep going. I should keep going just a little bit. Okay. Wow. Oh wow. What was that? What just happened? Okay. Yeah. I'll save it here. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. Cliffhanger. What happened? Bro got smacked the fuck up. What happened? So yeah, thank you so much for joining me, guys. I will likely keep streaming along the week. I want to kind of get a actual schedule going. Um I will also be putting this up on a VOD, edited, maybe easier to watch. Thank you for dealing with my technical difficulties. Hopefully things will start to be there now that I actually read. I'm about to hit the opening. We'll hit the opening next time. I keep the problem is that this stream is like delayed 10 seconds. So I keep there. Ouch. But I love you guys. Please be safe. Take care of yourselves and each other. Till next time, right?